Former Republican President Donald Trump made headlines for several remarks he made while campaigning on Saturday in Dayton, Ohio. One of them came as he was criticizing China's building of car manufacturing plants in Mexico.
We're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars if I get elected. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country.
Trump's campaign underscored that the comment wasn't about political violence. Republican Senator Bill Cassidy shared his opinion on the matter during an appearance on NBC's Meet the Press.
The general tone of the speech is why many Americans continue to wonder, should President Trump be president? Depending upon the perspective, somebody is going to interpret it. He's running against Biden, so Biden's going to say it's about political violence. His defenders want to defend him, and so they're going to say it's about economic disaster.
Ohio Republican Representative Mike Turner, who appeared on ABC's This Week, shared his views about Trump's comments, referring to some migrants as not people, and Biden's handling of illegal crossings at the border.
Of course, I've disagreed with those in the past. I think the American public disagree with those. But I do think that people see that Donald Trump is the only candidate in this race that's going to be able to fix this crisis.
During Saturday's campaign event, Trump also doubled down on criticism of Democratic President Joe Biden's economic policies, and didn't leave out the sense of urgency when calling on Trump's supporters to participate in the general election.
I don't think you're going to have another election in this country. If we don't win this election, I don't think you're going to have another election, or certainly not an election that's meaningful. And we better get out, or we better. I actually say that the date, remember this, November 5th, I believe it's going to be the most important date in the history of our country.
President Biden's re-election bid also drew media attention over the weekend, with news that his campaign reached a fundraising milestone. It now has $155 million in cash on hand. Of that, $53 million was raised in February alone. The news broke as Biden prepared to host a brunch for several Roman Catholic leaders Sunday at the White House to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Veronica, Balderas, Iglesias, VOA News, Washington.
Well, good morning, everyone.